Good morning good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Shark Byte IT, and welcome to another episode. So, if you'd seen our previous little update clip, which I'll link in in the description and pop up in the corner of the screen, here is one of our mystery unboxings. Well, it's actually feels a bit squishy. It's more like unboxing a bag, so that's a big hint. So, as I mentioned in the previous video, this was a prize I was lucky enough to win from a webinar that I went to. Now, it was quite an important webinar, I thought, and it's an area that a lot of people are passionate about, and a lot of companies are starting to recognize it more and take note and start to help people like us. That is the right to repair. So this one, without further ado, yes, I have opened it and I just taped it up. So I thought this would be a wonderful unboxing. Well, actually, unbagging to do, because it was abnormally large when I first got it. I basically tried to keep it as best as I can. So this one here. So without further ado, I went to a Microsoft webinar, and it was to do with the right to repair and the changes that they are doing with their Surface hardware, or Surface laptops and tablets, and what the changes they're doing. So if I can, I'll put a link to that in the description. I'll have to check with Microsoft if I can put it in the webinar. I'll put the webinar in the link. But so they had about, I think it was five prizes at the end of the webinar, and they had to do a little survey, and I was one of the lucky 5 to win. So all I knew that I was getting, that had won, was a bag. So this is an STM bag, so these are made in Australia. They're amazing bags if anyone is in Australia or can get them overseas. Really, really nice. So I'll show you that one, and I did know one other item that was coming in it. I won a screwdriver set as well. So that was by, you may have heard of before, made by a company called iFixit. So very excited about that one. So always wanted one. Right, so we get, and I'll put the links to the models, well, links to all these in the description. So if you're interested, then we'll put it in. You can go along and have a look. So this is an STM bag, 28 litre backpack that they have. So this is the plain black version. Now, why I thought this, very nice padding on the back, especially when you can put laptops or any tablets or anything inside. Don't want them to shake around too much. So let's just open up. And why I thought this would be good to do a, well, if you want to say unbagging about, as I mentioned, when I got this, it was very padded, and I didn't know why. Amazing inside. Alright, so getting back to it. So here's the bag, STM bag, 28 litre, and here's all of the amazing fortune cookies made for you by Microsoft Surface. That was in the bag, so that was what was filling it up. So also got the extended hardware service plus that Microsoft was promoting, and they have developed here in Australia, I believe. I think it's the first country in the world that is doing it. So it might be released in other countries now. Don't quote me on it. So I'll put a link to this in the description below. Alright, so let's push this aside. And what else was in the bag was this iFixit toolkit, as I mentioned before. Let's open it up. I did not see any previous videos of these, so not sure how. Pretty straightforward, I think. So we've got this nice toolbox here. Let's see if we can get the next bit off. Yep. So don't forget, these toolkits might be slightly different to other ones. These are sponsored by and created by Microsoft in collaboration with iFixit. So I've seen a couple weeks ago that even Logitech have started and teaming up with iFixit as well to do some have the repairs for their mice available on certain models. I think it was the MX models to start with, can be repaired, and you can get the parts via iFixit. So that's pretty cool. So I've got some stickers. Stickers are always cool. And a kid coming out there. So, very nice. And the stickers, of course. And so look at this. Must be a clip somewhere. There we go. Top there, bit of magnet. So this is also magnetized, so you can pop your screws in here, as far as I understand. So you can keep an eye on them, keep track of them. So got some bubble wrap. Awesome. Packaging, not bubble wrap. This is the little guide. There are some guides. Guides there. So, this is the iFixit Essentials Toolkit. So I'll put a link to this in the description below. You can purchase it from iFixit. And it's got all the major bits, main bits that you need for opening and doing repairs. We've got some tweezers there. Got the main driver here. Got a suction cap to suction off things. You've got a little pry tool, and you've got a couple of pry tools there. So yes, I'll pop the description to that in the description. I'll put the link to all this. So if there are any other questions, please comment below and we'll get that all answered for you. Hope you enjoyed this video, a bit of a different one, and we will see you in the next one very shortly. Cheers.